Guys, it's winter, man. Come on.
All right, we're going to go live right now.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Everybody throw their hands up. Zoom out your camera a little bit, Moosey. Maybe. Cool. Three,
Trying
two. All right, on the count of three, we're going to put our hands up.
All right.
Oh, you can zoom out on Zoom. You don't have to. At the bottom left, your camera settings, Moosey.
Okay.
All right, on the count of three, do a big smile. God, who's that serial killer in the bottom right?
You should go get a kitchen knife.
There we go. Is that better, time?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, you look good. This looks good. This looks legit. If Brad's camera was here, this would look legit.
Welcome,
try to do it
Crypto
again.
After Dark. Fitting with the one and only.
Oh, we already did it, Brad.
Oh, okay.
Your processor might not be good enough for this.
Oh yeah, he is straight post.
It's cool.
He looks
What's up,
in a
Brad?
trade.
Frozen.
He's got his pretty bracelet. It's all good.
Yeah, my daughter may be there.
Man, those are nice, man. That's pimp right there. That's pimp status.
You know, I'm gonna have to get my boy Dami on here. He's a trader from South America, or from Niger. He's actually a cool dude.
Am I frozen on the YouTube?
Yeah, you're frozen too, bud.
Am I the only one moving right now?
There's
Yeah, that's
three of y'all.
great. Wow.
Ah,
Brad's pretty cool. Brad's moving.
I disappeared.
There you go. I left the seat.
I feel like we're all on here after a Formula One race or a MMA fight.
I know, dude. I disappeared. I didn't like the results. I wanted the other guy to win.
You guys lean back in the chair. It makes you guys look like midgets.
Whoa, language.
Well, all people. I'm so sorry.
You mean little person?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tame, that was pretty cool last night that you had a leprechaun on here, and he's like,
Yeah, right
20
there.
minutes
It makes you look like a little kid.
Was
You're in
that,
trouble.
was that Leprechaun talking about Leprechaun or somebody else talking about Leprechaun?
That was Brad. I was, he was on here last night, and he's like 20 minutes. He lives 20 minutes away from me. It's pretty cool.
Don't give the man's address.
Right?
What's up, guys? Welcome to Crypto After Dark.
Glad to be here.
always.
All right, so first things first. Let's give a little bit of TA on DOGE.
Well, now there's 48 people on here, and they ain't hit that like button yet. What's going on? Come on, hit that like button, guys.
Guys, to subscribe if you want to chat.
Subscribe.
Want some TA? They're gonna hit that like button. Need these likes to say 53 there. Oh, 51. Let's go.
It looks like the downward wedge for DOGE broke and it's still dipping. So, yeah, it did pump up a little bit past 16. So we are in a downtrend still for DOGE currently. So waiting on this downtrend on the 4-hour chart. Zoom in on the hourly. We're still trying to pump back up. New hourly candle came in about 19 minutes ago. But this is one of the biggest red candles of 19 on the hourly, so this could pump us back up.
15 just broke that consolidation. 15-minute on Doge.
Everybody is still coming in. They had to join.
Where you at, Moosey?
I don't know. I'm invisible, dude. All right.
Invisible man.
Still watching that mana.
I'll go back to it. Why it's not working?
Maybe you're too far from the camera. He just disappeared when he leaned down like that.
No, because my chair would show.
There you are.
I gotta stay zoomed in, I guess.
Yep.
All right, that's fun. Yeah, because if you disappear, the AI is going to erase you. Guess who tweeted? Guess who tweeted about 17 minutes ago?
You
Oh
on?
no.
Here, I'm going to pull up his tweet on the full screen. Ryan Cohen tweeted, "Who will be the piñata for all this inflation?" Ooh. Look at him stirring up some drama. Oh, this GameStop meme is a classic one. Oh, Melvin Capital. Possibly the banks. It's hilarious. All right, so this is Crypto After Dark. Welcome, everybody. Let's start with Robert. Robert, what have you been looking at so far today?
Today and yesterday, playing with some Crow, Mana, short-term futures.
Nice, nice. Are you in any position right now, or are you waiting?
I'm waiting for a position. Just got out of a good short there, Mana in the 5-minute, 3-minute. Pretty good percentage profit, 20x, and just pulled out, waiting for confirmation.
All right, if you do get into a position, let me know because I'll be looking over the charts as well, trying to find anything in a really good downward wedge or upper wedge to see if I want to long or short.
We'll do, Tane. We'll do.
All right, Moosey, your turn. What are you looking at today?
Actually, today I just got out of a position not too long ago, shorting Mana with a quick scalp. Snagged it around that 3.31 area with a futures short. Wicked it down past my take profit at 3.25. And it's in a pretty strong downward channel right now, actually. Testing the bottom. And then yesterday I took an ETH long, which was a retest of a double bottom around 3,067. Went about 5% past its resistance. That was my third take profit. Now I'm out.
All right. I entered a short position, my turn, and you guys will never guess which crypto I entered a short position on earlier today.
I could take a guess.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll give you a hint. It starts with the letter F.
F.
Yep. Started with the letter F. I was looking at Nomics earlier. I was like, which one went up the most percentage? All right. It's called Flow. I entered a short position on Flow earlier.
I saw that. I got that on my charts right now.
I entered at a really good time. Let me tell you. That
You
thing
look
came
me
down.
855. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I caught that earlier. I should have dove into that earlier today, but I was out and about. It tagged right off that. It switched my MA ribbon right there at the 7217 and ripped.
I want to introduce Light. He's the guy on the very end, right down here below me. He's the guy who has access to my Discord account and has been helping me for the past year. Sometimes if there's messengers or troubleshoot, if there's any wild people in the Discord. So that's Light.
I do what I can. And sometimes if you guys are from the 420 crypto basement, you might see me around.
You see your camera froze a little bit, buddy. Oh, you're just sitting still.
He's staring at the chart.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of a trade. He's focused.
Let me know when you enter a trade so I can go in after you, possibly.
Yeah.
Get a buy indication. MTF stochastics on the 5-minute, 3-minute looked really low on Mana USD, Coinbase. Looks like it's trying to hold above the supports at 3252 and possible short-term support at 3247. If it comes down to retest, I might get into a possible long up to 328, maybe. We'll see what happens. Oh, excuse me, not 328, 3278.
So I was looking over GameStop today. Did you see the price of GameStop today, guys? That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
What was that? See it?
The price right now is around $123 with low volume aftermarket, but it hit almost 125 today, and my GameStop position's up 18.75% currently. I do have this sell limit for GameStop at $144 in case it does strike there tomorrow before the RSI does reach that 93 sell point that I'm hoping for.
I don't want to talk about it. I sold 2 days ago.
I sold way too early.
Who said they sold 2 days ago? Brad?
No, Robert.
It was somebody on here. It definitely wasn't me.
Robert, look at my chart real quick on that.
I'm not looking at your chart. I don't need to look at your chart. You need to stay away from your chart, okay?
Y'all
I took
remember when we thought it was
230%
gonna go
gain
to
off
300?
Ford. That's good enough.
Look, we had the golden cross on the hourly on GameStop
Oh god, I glanced at it on YouTube. Jesus.
at $102 per share, and the sell signal didn't come in until right here at 124.
You know, I bought when you said to, so careful.
When did you buy at 101?
Wait, when did you buy it?
What was your
A
buy-in
while back.
price?
I don't know about it. I'd have to dig all this up. I'm not looking at it anymore.
So here's the thing I don't like about this sell signal. Look at this sell signal right here. Could get you in trouble. This sell signal that we see up here, it's based off of extremely low trading volume. I'm talking about under 5,000 shares. When we have volume of 2 million shares in a day, 5,000 shares should not trigger a sell signal. So I think this sell signal is a fake positive, and GameStop still can make its way closer to 135 tomorrow. So let's put the Bitcoin
Still don't
chart.
want to talk about it.
All right. Look, we all have our regrets.
Oh, no regrets. No regrets.
How
I
much
took profit a
did you
while
make?
back on the first squeeze. On the first squeeze, I made some significant profit, so there was no loss on my part.
I didn't even try.
Bitcoin is still in this downward wedge on the hourly, and it looks pretty bad.
We get a retest on this mana RSI. I'm gonna start thinking about it. You taking a look at this, Lucy?
No, I wanted to, before I look at mana back into it, I want to say CHZ pumped 10% today with some massive orders.
Hey, that coin is very, very bullish right now. They're the first NFL team to sign with them. So it's a sports coin, and now they are in the NFL market, and they signed with the Patriots like 3 days ago. So it's a very, very bullish coin right now.
Nice. Brad, I'm gonna ask you a question since your camera frozen anyway. Try to turn it off and turn it back on, your camera.
All right. I was also gonna so we talked about SOS yesterday, the data open or whatever. They just did an airdrop, but that coin is, I mean, the news on that coin is pretty powerful. It's a metaverse coin, and it's supposed to do a lot with the metaverse.
They did another airdrop? I made a video on the airdrop over a few weeks ago.
I got one yesterday on KuCoin for because I traded it in margin, and they gave me almost, I forgot what it was, 8,000 coins or something.
What? KuCoin, give me this stuff. And Bitcoin price retracement. We found some support earlier at 43.37. A little bit of support at $43,300 for Bitcoin. So about $400 under here. There is some support for Bitcoin. For Dogecoin, we saw a lot of support on Dogecoin building up closer towards that 15.5.
Tame, keep an eye out, man, for CHZ. So it already hit its retest after breaking its 4 hour. It's 4 hour descending channel. It just retested, but now it's on a massive resistance. So keep an eye on that.
The Charlie Hotel Zulu.
Man, guys, our YouTube comment says, why are you guys always shorting? It just so happens that some of these coins are maxing out the RSI after we got done doing big longs. So the only thing we can do at that point is to short. or unless we want to
Yeah,
sit
and
on our hands.
I'll be one to contest on here. A lot of these guys we don't short. We don't short a lot, really. And but here recently, the RSIs have been so high, like Tame said, and it's just you can make money on both ways here. So it's very risky, but if you know where to enter and to get out, you can make some pretty good profits on it.
I personally don't short for similar reasons. However, like what he said, same thing. It's a risky move, and with all this overbuying lately, it's just it's a smart move for people who know how to do it. Funny enough, my friend accidentally shorted a stock he meant to make a call on, and he actually made money.
That's great.
And it was on Tilray, which is sad.
So speaking about Tilray, guys, when April 20th starts coming up, you may want to start accumulating small positions in any marijuana stock that's in a downward wedge. Because I promise you, Wall Street Bets, Reddit, Super Stomps, these guys are going to go balls deep into cannabis stocks. And on 420, usually people get out at 419, but 420 we see some spikes in prices. And with stocks, since they get halted, you're a little bit more protected, but probably don't hold it after 420. Stocks like Sundial, Tilray, who else? Who else are some good companies to research?
There's Aurora,
Organigram,
Canopy,
Grow Generations,
Curaleaf. Yeah, so Curaleaf, Aurora, Tilray, Sundial, Kronos are a lot of good ones. They're your top ones.
All right.
I can definitely tell you just from someone who's been on the Wall Street Bets Reddit often, they're a big fan. They love them some Sundial.
I'm going to play a 1-minute clip on my YouTube because this guy asked us why we're shorting. And I just want to play this clip of me exiting a 10 times long on leverage when SHIB was at 3.5. So let's play this. And what's the current price of SHIB now, guys?
Let's take a look. USDT 403234.
Yeah, 3234. That's the price now, guys. So remember that price. And then look at this video. Here we go. We're going to play it real quick. Zero. Oh, we're busted. We busted it. We busted through. Like, we're all right, it filled. My order filled. I'm out.
I'm calling it a week, huh?
So I filled the order, calling it a week, and now listen to these key words. I don't care what shit does now. Like, that's 50% profit, 10 times leverage. I don't know where I'm going to put my profits. I have to go look.
I just squeezed in just a little bit here, so that's a quick short term.
I had to stick with it. The RSI 4 hours at 93. Like, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's entering a position in mana right now.
What?
But be careful, guys.
Are you going long or short on mana, Robert?
Real quick long here.
Let me pull up the full chart.
You can see the RSI's kind of picked over the 50 a little bit. This is a tight squeeze here, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
NTF stochastic on the 3 are starting to push up a little bit. I'm being real careful here because this might create this 2 candles as resistance other than support. This hopefully makes the support and pushes up just a little bit to 3262. I'll take some profit there.
Rob, I would have liked you to get in that 3233 area.
I can still. I'm just dabbled.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a small. Like, it's a small wedge. This wedge wasn't really long, but it's a new 5-minute candle starting to form, and we had a lot of resistance as we got up here to $3.25. So if we break $3.25 and just keep pushing, Robert's long will be profitable.
Check the 15-minute cipher B on the wave.
Yeah,
but for a long term, Moosey was right. It's probably 3233 would be a long, good long.
I mean,
Yep.
it's starting to push up there. It's starting to push up. You could be in a profit a little bit. Let me check my crypto.
I am in the profit here, 1.84%. Really small, but
let's pull up the 1 second chart.
Yeah, I'm with you, Robert. I entered a pretty large size, but it's just there.
Was this your position right here, Robert? I'm on the 1 second chart. I see a candle for 14,000 mana. Was that yours?
no comment, sir.
Oh, big sell candle coming in, Robert. Big sell candles coming in. 10,000 on the 1 second. 10,000 mana just start dipping the price right there. And a death cross came in.
It just hit its resistance.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that now.
Yeah.
Still in profit a little bit here.
I think you did enter a
Yield
little
out.
bit too high, though. You get out, buddy. It's a lot of sell pressure starting to build up here in the 1 second, from what I can see.
So it just smacked that resistance that I just broke, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use it as a resistance, not support. I thought there was going to be a small breakout. Volume didn't come in, but
Small
same.
buy volumes come in, but very little. Like that's the 2,000 candle. Are you still in that long, or are you gonna stay in it?
It's a very small bag. I might dabble in a little lower, but we'll see right here real quick. It's holding at the
Oh, huge buy volume coming in.
3252 here. 3252 is a good support where I'm seeing here, where it kind of consolidated and made a pivot point. And that's back up to, if you look at the candle down on the just at the end of the 9th, so about almost midnight of the 9th, trying to hold there. It's very small.
Like the highest I saw was 3259, and it's trying to get back up there on 1 second. Mana could be your play, but I feel like there is a lot better times to wait.
There is.
Yeah. And we're not getting as high highs right here, so we're getting I don't know. It's not looking good.
There's not a lot of volume in this coin. I'm practicing with something that does this for future trades.
All right.
So this is a lot of training for me as well.
We just got another death cross on the 1 second, and the volume's still building.
Rob, can I share my screen in the Discord by chance, James?
You can share your screen on the Discord.
Rob, check this out real quick. I just want to show you.
I don't have enough screens for that. I'm sorry.
All right, 6 man.
All right, so I'm watching mana really good for you, Robert, because
Look
I'm
at
still not sure.
look at the order book.
You want me to pull up the order book for you?
Yeah, pull up the order book. I got the order book out right now, but take a look. They're probably ghost orders though. They're probably gonna be pulling. I see a couple sales on these orders. That's 3252.
I'll let you know in about 10 seconds what I think about this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's getting a little bit high technically.
Yeah, candle squeeze.
It's getting a little bit higher and higher. It's bursting through resistance.
I'm in profit.
Are you still in profit?
Yep.
What's your debt ratio, Robert?
Debt ratio?
Yeah, what's your debt ratio?
I don't know.
Which platform are you using to long this?
KuCoin futures.
Oh, okay. It's starting to break out right here on the 1 second as well.
Tell you when it.
Yeah, mana 3 minutes, stochastic. I'm just trying to get a little bit out of here. Let's just see if it's going to pop back up to this pivot point 326.
Do you already have a sell limit? Or are you going to sell it on the way back down? Because this thing has little volume, so it's going to be hard for your orders to get filled.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a small bag. It should be fine, and I'll break out slowly.
Yeah,
Hey, Tame, we've had some people ask about order books. Will you explain the order book?
There goes Gala.
Real quick.
All right.
Oh, Gala going?
All right, you're in profit up here, Robert.
It broke over my pivot point. We'll see if it's got a little bit. There's another bit of resistance right here.
So, Rob, bullish news for you, man. It already hit its measured move with that 15-minute head and shoulders, hit the bottom of its descending channel, and it had a divergence on the 15-minute. Just so you know.
And it broke through the falling wedge on the 1 second chart as well.
Yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting some sales coming in.
It's
Heavy profit taken right here.
CRV may be a good short.
Heavy profit taken. This thing has a little volume. Like, I'm looking at the 1 second chart, and some of these candles are like 12 mana. This big candle at 14k mana, I would have taken profit after it peaked from there. You're in the negative right now, Rob.
0.61. I've already sold some up there on that little point.
Getting a little bit of buy pressure come up here. You might want to set a settlement around 3,259 at that resistance, and then
let's see if the RSI pivots at the 50.
Yeah,
I'm already 3/4 of the way out, so very small profit, 1.02%, but this might take it. We'll see.
And do you see the head and shoulders on the 1 hour chart? Like a little bit Head and
Yep.
shoulders forming here as well.
Mini one on the
Yep.
15. You see that?
Candle
too?
2. MACD starting to cross. I'm gonna pull.
Yeah. Are you gonna save yourself?
I am saved, sir. That was the tiniest profit I ever took in my life, but that was fun as hell.
Yeah. I tried to get you to get out a little bit earlier before the big dip. I'm watching on the 1 second. That's
Hold
1
on.
second. You can see the volume.
Tame, one tick tack on me, bud. I got you.
What do you mean 1 tit tack on you?
That's about the profit margin I got out of that.
Oh my god, dude! This is a big sell candle rolling in here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be rolling into a short here.
Let me look into flow real quick.
Sir.
Yeah.
And take a look at
Rob.
CRV, maybe.
So this
Yeah, I
is
might
the
not
one
play
I'm
this
shorting.
one.
Flow is the one I'm shorting.
Me
Yes.
too.
There you
Oh
go.
god, I'm in real. It's under $8. This is.
I've been
Checking your chart. Checking your chart, Lucy.
It's under $8. I started to short way earlier.
Wait. Flow? Oh,
Flow's under
yeah, man.
it's got room
$8,
to go.
and
It's still got room.
our size still at 38, but
7925?
yeah.
Or will this be an emotional support?
So I'm gonna buy back my
Not
flow.
that tight.
I'm gonna wait because it ran up so fast. I'm gonna ride this short as long as possible. So here, what I have to do, I'm gonna set a trading view alert.
You plan on getting out at?
Depends on when the RSI bottoms out.
Oh shit.
The RSI, like on a 4 hour, like this thing ran up, and if we get we had a golden cross at like $6.49. If this gets a def cross, then I can hold this all the way down. Like if we get a def cross coming here as we're dipping because it ran up so fast, that's one reason I went into flow, because it ran up so fast. I was like, oh, I can hold it if it goes all the way back down. Because generally after flow does a run up, it just goes down even further.
Even further than where it just came from?
Yeah, it's been a long downward pressure. So if I hold this down all the way to $4, my profit margin on the short would be insane. That's what I'm playing with tonight.
Yeah, but it went to $4 when BTC went to 32.
Hey, are you okay, Light?
Yeah, man. Just, engineering stuff.
You want to talk about your NFT project, or are you afraid people will steal the idea?
I can do some generalizations.
So introduce yourself and then talk about that NFT project.
So my name is I'm Light. I also go by Light Warrior, but in the group I go by Light. I've been working with Tame for the last year, right before the DOGE pump back in May. I am actually a automotive engineer. I study at the Center for Automotive Research, or International Automotive Research, CUICAR, at Clemson University. And I work on several projects, one including the search and rescue drone that we're working with the DOD to produce. And me and a buddy of mine got together one day, two colleagues just sitting in our office, just working on code and designs in AutoCAD, and we just said, you know what, we should make our own NFT. And so ever since then, we decided, hey, we should make an automotive-inspired NFT created by two automotive engineers who know how to do that kind of stuff. And right now, it's going strong. We've already got a Discord group. We're working on building a few concept designs for what we're trying to achieve. The idea is that there will be utility. The parts that we will design will actually be able to be used in games, or as well as real world applications. So the idea is that this will be our first initial startup. Our first collection will be used to help fund the future projects. And of course, holders of the first project or the first collection will have dibs on the next collections. So that's where we are right now. If you guys want to learn more about it, we will announce when we'll be opening the Discord, and you guys can read our roadmap and we can talk more about it.
Is that the one we're going to do the 3D models and all the parts as well?
Yeah. So essentially, when you would get the NFT, the first NFT is going to be essentially a concept vehicle that we've been working on for the last several months, and it'll have, you know, different assets similar to like you would in a normal NFT, and those funds would go into us developing our own 3D parts, which we would then sell as NFTs. And then when you would buy the NFT and then download it for yourself, you would be able to open it, and, you know, all the aspects, all the properties of that part would be realistic and have the same properties of, say, a part that you would see on a vehicle. So how we would design a part that we were intending to put through a 3D printer or through a CNC or through a standard production process, you would have that part.
Awesome.
So I have a 3D printer at home. If I have this NFT, will I be able to 3D print a model of this?
Absolutely. Because it's going to be, we're trying to decide what file format we want to go with. It may look like we might use SQL, because that's, not SQL, excuse me, a build file, because that's what most programs use. But we are looking at other options as well.
Basically, if you own the NFT, the person who owns it would get access to a downloadable file, and that's, or a private link, private website link, and then they could download it through that method. Right.
So essentially, you know, there's more utility that we're coming up with, but we pride ourselves with, we don't want to talk speculation unless we know for sure that we can do it, because we know that there's a lot of projects out there who overpromise and underdeliver, where we just say, hey, this is what we're trying to achieve. You follow us along the path. This is what we want to do. And then when we actually can prove that we've done it, you'll be the first to know.
All right. So basically, when you do your website, I'm going to give you a tip. For your backend for your website, make it so that the link is only viewable to somebody whose wallet is connected to that NFT. Don't give it a downloadable file. Make it so they can only view that file after their wallet's connected.
Yeah, and that's another thing we've been deciding, is like how we want to do, like, essentially, how does the end user get access to this file? Do they need to use it through a certain program, or, like you said, a website? So then that's what we've kind of been leaning to, is kind of like essentially a shared drive that you only have access to so long as you own an NFT.
Right. And I saw there's this video game, they do race cars, and they do race cars NFTs, and I feel like that would be fun. Imagine you could do pink slips for your NFTs in a racing simulator.
Exactly. And that's kind of what we've been thinking about, is, and that's where we've kind of been going through back and forth. We've actually been in contact with designers and programmers for companies that like Ubisoft, and contractors who have worked with other game companies to see what game engines they've been using and what's the most popular right now. So essentially, that utility can transfer to other games as well. So kind of the idea of where we would like to start might be mobile games, because they're easier to get into and they're all based off the same Unity engines typically, and then work our way up once we've proven, like, hey, it works, this has utility, where else can we utilize this asset, and what can we do with this technology? And that's kind of where the idea is. The first collection is meant to help fund us to figure out who our supporters are, and then use that to explore and expand into the other options and go further down the roadmap that we've set out for ourselves. No problem, brother.
Appreciate it. TA on Bitcoin real quick. I'm going to go to the full chart. This is 15-minute chart on Bitcoin. It appears Bitcoin has room to go as low as, oh, sorry, just not Bitcoin. My bad, guys. This is Bitcoin. And it's a little bit scary when you get big candles like this on 15 minutes. And then the follow-up candles are still lower than a wick. So I still feel like Bitcoin on the hourly RSI has room to cool off. Let's see the RSI on the daily. Daily RSI for Bitcoin is 72. So this is why we're falling. Even though the RSI on the hourly looks pretty small, 30, this daily is at 72, and it has to come down. Bitcoin has to come down. Yeah, we're in the recovery phase, but Bitcoin could retrace all the way to the last resistance up to 38.8K before this is over on the daily. Speaking about coming down, flow's around $8.01, so I'm still in profit, pretty good profits for my short. On the 15, it's, oh yes, I've been waiting for this. All right, on the 15, got the death cross. I'm pumped.
What leverage do you have on that one thing?
What? 10 times.
Impressive.
Yeah, 10 times leverage, and now we got the death cross on the 15, so I am pumped about this one. Woo. Because look at this, the golden cross came in when this was about $7.25 up to $7.30. So the death cross coming in right here, that's bearish confirmation for me. So I'm even happier in my short position. The only reason I took this short position earlier because it was overbought and it ran up fast. So it had high RSI and it was running up. So that's why I took this short position on Flow USDT on KuCoin, 10 times leverage. If they would have gave me 100 times leverage, I would have used 100 times to short this. All right, so what's up, YouTube chat? You guys have any questions for any of these gentlemen on here? Are you in a trade, Moosey?
Nope, just watching your flow right now.
I'm also not in a position, Tame, but we had some people ask about an order book. Can you explain how people can look at an order book and see where the thing's going?
So if you download Crypto Watch, it's a free application, and you can look at order books on there. That's why I've been using it on the other streams. But the thing is about order book, you can try to track the momentum and resistances where like people have their long-term sells, and if you see like a big sell walls volume, like for Bitcoin, anything over 1,000 Bitcoin would be like a large number for a wall. For Shiba Inu, anything over like 100 billion is little walls building up. For Dogecoin, I think Dogecoin, anything over 10 million is building up walls on Dogecoin. So you have to calculate a volume and everything and build those walls. You can build them up, you can build them down. But you got to be careful with that because we built some walls before, and there's been some whales that are stuck in their Dogecoin at 35 cents.
Oh, yeah.
They left it in their wallet. They haven't moved it since 35, so they're still waiting for the price to get back up there. So the order book is just, I use it for the very short term. I use it while watching a 1 second chart, watching volume, and trying to get a direction like, are we going to get more momentum, yes or no? A YouTube chat says, can we short Flow at 798? Probably you can do a short on Flow at 798, but if this turns around, limit your leverage. Don't over leverage if you're shorting this late. I've been shorting for a long time. I've been shorting since I went to eat earlier. So guys, I'm in a way better position than many people for the Flow short. If you're entering here, you're almost like 30 cents behind me.
Yeah, that's huge, guys, on your shorts. You got to have a good entry point, and then you got to know what you're going to do if it goes up. You know, you got to have a game plan here. So find your good entries and just route it out, but have a game plan if it turns around.
But this is a bearish pattern right here. So I feel like Flow could at least drop another 1 to 2% IDTI. So if you're going to short it, take caution, minimize your risk. Anthony DeFoster says, what is Doge going to do? Let's look at Doge. Anybody looking at Doge want to talk about it?
I'm not looking at Doge. I'm looking at Neo.
All right, it's a bad idea to accumulate more Doge at this point, without confirmation. But from the fundamental side, if an Elon tweet's coming, you got your Doge right here, you're in a good position. The thing about this, we broke under the downward wedge and kept going down and then start bouncing up. Some people might long Dogecoin right here, but let's go to the big pop of 1 day. 1 day chart, our size at 61. Oh, it's already cooled down a lot. It still has more room to cool down on the 1 day chart, but man, this thing was flying. We had a downward wedge, broke the downward wedge, and kept going down a little bit further. So if you're going to buy Doge, probably don't use margin right now. Spot trading is fine in case of an Elon tweet. You guys have any Valentine's Day plans?
Oh yeah. I'm not that lonely.
Awesome. You excited?
No, I got the girlfriend flying out, so take her to dinner.
I got driving down, and we're gonna be doing dinner as
Take her
well.
on
I got
campus.
I have an idea. You and your girlfriend can meet at my place because I'm in the middle.
Do we get some sweet taters?
And I'll cook you sweet potatoes.
The mid.
Yeah.
I'm telling her right now that's the plan.
I'm flying out. I'm getting a private jet. Let's go.
Yeah,
You
let's
guys
go,
want to do a
Rob.
travel date?
Yeah, you can fly to Charlotte. I can pick you up at one of the airports. You can fly to Charlotte or Concord, Robert.
Charlotte's better. NASCARs are all there.
No, dude, that car's in Concord.
All right, never mind. We'll divert to Concord.
Yeah, and I live 10 minutes from Concord Mills, and it's not too far from the Concord Airport as well.
Yeah, we were in a big
Oh,
old house
fun.
on that lake. It was nice.
Nice. If you guys come here, like, you might be a little bit bored. I might be like sitting in this office, like scalping for a large majority of the time.
It's okay, man. We'll throw them in the metaverse and use your Oculus Rift quest.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna sell this Oculus Rift to my friend. Her name's Ivory Knight. She's gonna buy this from me this week. So I don't like using the Oculus personally. It makes me dizzy. So I have one of these bad boys. I don't know if you're familiar. It's called a passport of the United States of America. You think I need a metaverse to travel? Nope.
Well, Tame, how else are we supposed to experience your NFTs in 3D VR?
Buddy, you can smell my armpits in 4D.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, I was looking back playing the stream from audio. My arm like this. I'm like, good God, I have like major sweat stains on my arm. And that was embarrassing.
TMI does not begin to explain.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually looking for a short soon on Doge, man.
You're looking for a short soon on Doge because the daily RSI is up there, right?
Daily RSI and these patterns right now are just
And the patterns. We broke a descending wedge twice.
Yeah,
And-
so if you can start from the 3rd of February on the hourly, you go up and you got your make your triangle from the 4 hour. I gotta show you this. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Buddy. So do me a favor, Moosey. Don't short Dogecoin.
I'm not yet. No,
No,
scalp.
don't even think about it in your head. Don't think about it. Because what if the moment you short it, this man named Elon Musk puts out a tweet?
You know, you're right. I always forget about that, man.
Look, there's thousands of cryptos. Here, let me show you what I did earlier. I went to nomics.com and I searched which one's up the highest percent. Here, I'll do it real quick. Let's see which one's up the highest percent. Waves is up 14, almost 14%. Flow's up the highest as well. This is where I find where this short. Ethereum Classic's up 10.95%. This one, Ethereum Classic is garbage.
You know, I've never heard of Nomics. Wow, what is that?
Nomics is like one of the best crypto tracking websites out there. And look, if you click a crypto like Waves, I click it, I can scroll down. And I can see where the trading volume's at. Most of it's on Upbit, so it's not on KuCoin. Binance, a little bit on other. Let's see if Waves is on KuCoin.
It is on KuCoin, but I don't know if it's in futures.
Oh, buddy, Waves is on 10 times leverage, though. Well, let's look at Waves on the chart. Let's look at Waves. Look at Elon having us. Oh, this one looks bearish as well. It's had the sell signal 1, 2, 3, 4 hours ago as well at a high price of $12. Now we're back down to $11.50. And we started our run up from $10.20. This could be a play. This could be a play. Look, oh, we got the Def Cross over here as well. About 10:30 p.m. we had the Def Cross come in. Which one's more bearish, Waves or Flow? So Waves is at 43 on the 15. Flow is at 24 on the 15. Waves has more room to go down than Flow at this point. So if you miss Wave, if you miss Flow, you might want to get into Wave. This is funny. If you miss Flow, you might want to get into a Wave short. That could be the play. Let me know what you think. And let's look at daily RSI. Daily RSI on Flow is still 69. Daily RSI on Wave is at 65. On the daily, this chart looks bearish. And this daily chart of Wave, it ran up really nice. It got rejected at all time at the double top. So it did double top on the daily. And then we start this bearish pattern right here. And this thing's been nothing but downtrend ever since $34 for Wave back in October 2021. Usually after this thing does a pump, it does a big dip compared to daily Flow. Flow is a little bit newer. It came out on the September last year, but it's been like downward trend since then. Yeah, sometimes they do these runs up, but man, we started picking up volume here on Flow. This is the scary part about Flow. The volume didn't start picking up until about January. And as that volume picked up, price was climbing as well for Flow. But for Wave, volume's been pretty consistent on Wave. I feel like Wave could be a better short than Flow right here. I may even exit my short on Flow and put it into Wave. They're both up there. Let's see on Nomics. Which one ran the most today? Wave. So yeah, Wave's up higher by a lot more. So I'm gonna go ahead and close my Flow short, and I'm gonna go ahead and short Wave with those extra profits. I think my KuCoin glitch. It says my Wave liability is okay, never mind. I'm gonna Flow, my bad. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and repay this loan back for Flow.
Tim, do you have FIDA on your platform?
Do I have what?
FIDA, Bonfida. It's up 56%.
FIDA?
FIDA, yeah.
Not for shorting.
Fuda went. That was a parabolic move, man. I will not short any parabolic move.
Which one was parabolic?
He was talking about a short-term parabolic, FIDA. That 50, or let me see. Yeah, that 60% was in the matter of 8 hours.
So I closed my flow short. Currently, I'm shorting wave. And let's zoom in here on the 15. On the 15 here, like we got the def cross for wave 10 times.
Hey, players, you got an open mic, brother?
Hey, I think he does.
Yeah, he does. Players Planet.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, are you there, Light?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Turn on noise suppression since I let you do voice activity.
You got it.
We heard you putting the lotion on the skin.
Wow, I didn't notice what typing sounded like.
It does. So
Sneaky.
I'm in this short position here. Let me write it down.
Cool.
All right, so I'm in this shorting wave USDT on KuCoin. Rising above says how much do you pay in fees? I don't know how much I'm paying rising above. It's not too much. No, I don't think it's 1150. Yeah, so currently I'm a little bit negative. I'm not in profit currently, but I want to see if I can hold this short through this bearish pattern. James L says Harmony 1 is on a tear right now. Harmony is pumping on the hourly. It's at the top of the hourly candle. Harmony 1 is at 72 RSI. Price is at 22.4 cents already. It's pumping. Harmony 1 is pumping. I gotta watch wave very carefully though, because I feel like it could pump a little bit more, but since it's been in such a downtrend, I could hold it a little bit longer.
It's right now on that support. That's what I was worried about when I saw that.
Yeah?
Yeah, do you see it back from January 26th on the hourly?
Yeah, I saw that. But did you see the volume also fell off a lot since then?
No, let me put on volume real quick.
Put on volume. And Aditya says, easy picking on flow. Thanks, Sam. You're welcome, Aditya. You're welcome. Oh, man, look at this sell pressure on wave coming in here. That's what I'm talking about. That's pure profit right here now.
Yes, sir.
Rob, you still in that long mana? Not a big fan how it's just hanging out here on this resistance, man.
I'm gonna play this video. The rest of this video, I got about 20 seconds left. Let's see. Sure, this could go parabolic. Sure, what if this? What if that? But
They're lifting the
I'm out.
Starship with
Money's
the
money,
tongs
yeah,
right now.
Money's money. Like I could go
Chopsticks.
put this money into GameStop or something else.
You can put it right back in there and short it.
That's what they do, man. That's exactly what they do.
Bet me I won't. Bet me I won't short it right here.
They take like a quarter, man, and short.
It's right at my previous long buy.
This morning around 2 a.m., I made a video describing
This thing
that I will
pumps.
no longer be
Tame,
doing
you owe me a t-shirt.
All right, so I'm currently shorting Flow for you guys out there on YouTube watching.
Same way.
They say that Harmony One's going to get a bridge to Bitcoin first, and that's what Harmony One's pumping. Harmony One's ripped. Harmony One's ripping. Let's check the daily RSI.
Oh yeah, it is.
Hey, Tame,
Daily
if mana rips like I thought it was going to do and hit the VWAP, you owe me a free t-shirt. Just say it.
All right, I'll give you the t-shirt I'm wearing right now. Here, one button at a time.
You at least got to take me out to dinner first, Tame.
Yeah, I'm going to take you to Arby's. That's where they have the meats.
And I'll buy.
Yeah, you'll buy me Arby's?
I'll buy you Arby's.
Milkshakes are amazing.
That they are.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours.
Horsey sauce too, Tame. You gotta have the horsey sauce.
Well, let's do a check. You were trying to short mana. Let's check mana. Harmony One, though, looks like a good short on right now on the daily.
No, I was gonna long mana and you said get out because it's about to dip.
It was dipping. It did dip. What leverage are you using?
20.
It dipped really bad. We got the golden cross on Harmony One though. About
You were on the
hours
1
ago.
second. It looks like it's gonna tank below planet Earth. Let's see if this plays out, Tame.
Okay. What price did you enter your long earlier before you closed? What was the price that you entered?
Stand by. Stand by. I entered at 3251.
Technically, it's pretty good profit from there, so that's good. I guess I go ahead and owe you a t-shirt.
No, still gotta go up a little more.
Still on its resistance right now, so I wouldn't say pump just yet.
You guys want to see something beautiful though? Something really sexy. Look at this chart on Wave. Woohoo! Man, where did my words go?
Is it wave with an S or wave?
Waves with an S.
Okay, so make sure I was the right thing. Yeah.
That's weird. It's at already 11:55. I started it short earlier at 11:59, so it's at 11:55. I'm already up pretty bigly on this one.
Same here. I'm up almost 8%.
I'll be right back. Give me a second, and you guys take the floor.
So, Rob.
Yeah, Moosey, what's up?
I like the play because I would have gotten into if I hit the buy button, that was right on that descending. I would have gotten that long with you. I don't know how long it's going to go up, but you got a couple bullish things. You got your bullish divergence. You've got a cross of the VWAP. You've got your wave crash in the B. RSI was low. I still don't trust it because it had a breakthrough on its resistance. It's going up to retest it, but We'll see which one plays out. So
I was
would
playing off the mana 15-minute Decipher B.
Yep.
And the 3-minute mana NTF Stochastic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, your RSI is pretty high in the 3-minute, 5-minute too.
Yeah, I'll get the Stochastic.
15, or yeah, 5-minute, the RSI is smacking at 50 right
See
now.
see how low they were?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just don't know how long.
Creating pivot points all the way up, right? So slowly creating very tiny supports. Let's see if it plays out. I mean, it's not easy, but it could.
No, I want to see. I want to see a confirmation for me to long here.
That's why I did a tiny bag. I was trying to catch in before confirmation. I was waiting for the hook.
No, I know what you mean. I would have done it too. I just I didn't get in, but I saw exactly where you got in and why. I was just waiting for. I'm gonna wait for confirmation before I do anything. Your little pump though is gonna play out nice for some cash.
If it did, we'll see.
What, about 0.87 right now?
I'm back.
Roughly where I would be. I sold the bag. Made Tic Tac worth about 2 pennies.
I'm sorry, Robert.
No,
You should have jumped on the shorting wave or flow after that. The profits are way bigger.
Yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm just doing some trading if there's any. There's a reason behind my madness, too.
What's the reasoning? You're just trying to get the biggest percentage on a perpetual contract.
No, absolutely. Nope. It is training, learning candle patterns, and use possible squeeze breakouts. I'm just trying to read the chart. I've seen it before happen. It just didn't play out on this one. It's sitting right at some really strong support, so that's why I was really betting on it.
So, Light, I have a question for you specifically.
What's up, bro?
How mad are you that you did not put all the money I gave you into your hats?
I'm actually more mad that I didn't put it into Sheeb.
Okay, fair enough.
But then again, we were making fun of Sheeb back when Doge was pumping, like, when it was the Doge killer.
Yes, we were, absolutely.
But if I had put in just maybe $50 to $100, man.
I remember you got into your Dogecoin early. You got your Doge position early, though.
Yeah, I made money, and I put that money into AMC, and I made more money. But that's what happens when you're sitting next to this guy, and you got another computer in your ear telling you, just it's like maybe you should think about looking at the RSI. And then we just see Robinhood just freaking cut it off, but then my sale go through, and after that, I really haven't done much. That's probably been my biggest trade since then.
Tell them what price I made you sell your AMC at.
69.
How much per share?
69.
I made him sell his AMC at 69 per share because I was like, hey, buddy, RSI could top off there, and you could screenshot it for the memes that you sold your AMC for 69 per share. And you can put it on your Tinder dating profile like, hey, look at me, sold my AMC at 69, baby. What we're going to be doing in the movie theaters.
Sure enough, after I had done that, Robinhood cut it off at 72. But my order filled, and I didn't give a fuck.
Robinhood glitched after that. I was like, I'm glad you got out.
Me too. My parents, they actually were going to put $100,000 on it. And my mom had everything filled out. All she had to do was swipe up to confirm the order. But someone had called her name, and so she, canceled out the order. She had to go and do what she needed to do for her job.
Boy, oh boy.
This day, she regrets that, not completing that order.
I'm going to go hang out with your parents sometime, see what they're doing. Your mom's still in ITO, or where's your mom in right now?
Well, my mom was in pharmaceuticals, mostly working with patients and
No.
making sure
I'm
that
talking
they.
about the crypto. What cryptos is she in right now?
Oh, right now she's, of course, in Ethereum. She's trying to get on that Pulse train, you know.
Pulse chain. All right.
Yeah.
Tell her that it's supposed to be out within 2 months now. That's what Richard said in one of his latest interviews.
Yeah, I let her know. Now she actually watches some of the shows whenever she's got free time. So she's been following Richard Hart and trying to keep up with everything. She wants to get into I think right now she wants to play around with Sheeb, but she says she thinks she's still a novice to be doing any scalps, but she's trying to do a little bit more day trading now that she's kind of on sabbatical.
Okay. What's sabbatical? Like leave from work?
Yeah, just a break essentially. You get
Okay.
you
Tell her to come
you
hang
take
out
some
here and
extended
she
time
can
off.
tell her to come hang out here. She can scalp as well.
Oh yeah.
All right. Give your mom my number and I can call her as well, like guide her through some of these indicators and stuff.
Oh, sounds good, man. Yeah.
And
Should be appreciated that.
while I'm doing that, your dad can teach me about some of those fine brandy.
Oh, he don't get him on brandy, man. His thing is whiskey. He loves himself some Irish whiskey. Buy him some JMO and he's your best friend.
Yeah, he had a lot there. I didn't want to drink it when I was over at your parents' house for Christmas.
What, you're afraid of drinking his favorite stuff? Afraid he'd come after you?
I don't drink alcohol like that, and
Oh yeah.
I don't understand how people like it. It tastes like poison. I cannot drink alcohol.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either. A beer once in a while, maybe, but I mean that's kind of like his drink of choice every now and again, especially when he goes out golfing.
The only way I would drink alcohol if it's like with a girl that I really like and we're drinking margaritas or tequila. Other than that, I cannot drink.
Yeah,
You know, there's
I don't
that.
drink as well.
Toddle says MetaMask is not safe to use on a phone. If buying cats want to get into Pulse Chain easy on the phone, get Staker app. Yeah, be careful about using MetaMask on your phone. I tell people use it on Brave browser. Oh, you disappeared. Light. There he goes. He's very flexible, hiding under the desk.
Pops up like a jack in the box.
Robert, what do you think about that mana right now, though?
Seeing if it's going to head up to a free T-shirt price.
What size are you, Robert?
Medium.
All right. Been shorting flow since 15.94, and the price is at 11.94, and price is at 11.55. So a little bit of profit on flow still.
You keep saying flow. You mean waves?
Wave, my bad. God, the names are so similar.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that for everybody else.
Yeah, I'm in.
Man,
I even typed the word flow also while looking at the wave chart. Losing my game right here.
take a look at Solana, man.
Sorry, let me see Solana. Which time frame are you talking about? This big pump on the hourly?
I check the so every indicator, like hourlies in the bottom, all that RSIs, like everything that I like bullish I want to see, but go to 4 hour. Check if that's a head and shoulder right there, man.
So yeah, see the head and shoulder. This is what you're talking about, the head and shoulder.
At 4 hour on Solana.
Don't forget though, Solana would be great if they would stop turning off their network.
Right. That's why I don't know. It's giving me mixed signals right now. I'm not trading it, but it's giving me mixed signals.
I would pick something else because their network.
All right.
We had the Def Cross on the 5-minute ones, $114 per, and we already cooled off down to 111. But since then, RSI already topped out again on the 5-minute as well. Do you want to short it or do you want to long it?
I don't know. It's too many mixed signals for me to do right now, honestly. I'm going to back away.
Someone asked about what you think about Tonic on YouTube chat.
I don't really know about tonic. I'll look at the chart though. I see it on the crypto. Sorry. Let's go to mana. Are you in a long position, Robert, or did you? Are you going to enter back?
Probably not. It's getting late.
Like, would you enter back where you sold? Because isn't strategy people do, like, if they get out, they'll get back in if they are really sure about it.
I've done that before. I did it the other day. I did pretty well.
So let's see.
$2,860 on 20x.
And when you do that, can you set the price right?
What do you mean?
Oh man! And this candle right here, I would wait until this candle forms before deciding anything about mana.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on the sidelines right now. I'm watching the Starship stacking for tomorrow's meeting with Elon.
Oh, look at the link. 4 hour again, head and shoulder. It's on the bottom line. It could be a short-term long, or if it breaks this, it could be a pretty good move for a short. You'd be looking at like 16-ish. However, hourly RSI is in the bottom. Waves wants to crash on the 30, 15. 5 still pretty high.
Let's read the article together, guys. Will hot inflation data kill the stock market bounce? What investors want to see? Well, I reached my article limit. I haven't even read an article on Market Watch. Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're lifting this thing.
Sorry, guys, I'm not a hacker. I just want to read the article. Let's listen to the article. How about that? I can listen to the article.
Will hot inflation data kill the stock market bounce? What investors want to see.
This is really
By
cool.
William
Starship
Watts.
being lifted. Just FYI.
February 9th, 2022, 7:36 p.m. Eastern Time. With the U.S. stock market showing some stability after stumbling to start 2022, inflation data due Thursday understandably looms large. But it probably won't be the last word, market watchers warned. Investors will also be paying close attention to measures of inflation expectations, including a reading that will round out the week on Friday, as they size up the Federal Reserve's likely response to persistent price pressures. I can only hope for a no-gasp week in terms of the data. U.S. CPI is expected to be significantly hotter than the previous month, so I don't expect any real rattling of markets unless it comes in above expectations, said Christina Hooper, Chief Global Market Strategist at Invesco, in a note referring to the January Consumer Price Index. Economists surveyed by the Wall Street Journal look for January CPI to show a 7.2% year-over-year rise after a 7% December increase that was the hottest in nearly 40 years. CPI is expected to show a 0.4% monthly rise, slowing from the 0.5% rise in December. The core index, which
So,
strips
Tame,
out
just
volatile
short term, do you think it's considered consolidation since it's above the support?
Let me look at it. Oh, what time frame?
5:15.
Okay, I see it. It could be consolidating up here. And we got a new downward wedge for this as well. That could be getting filled here. All right, so here's what I'm looking at. So on the 5-minute, the last 5-minute candle is an indecisive hammer candle, and it signals a reversal as well on that 5-minute. So it looks like we finished a downward wedge here, and this is the candle where we're going to start seeing a pump up on mana. Yeah, based off of this candle right here, we're going to start seeing a pump up on Mana. Very educational going over this stuff. So guys, serious talk. What's your charts right now? If you're in a long position, what's your charts? Wave is starting to bounce up a little bit too. Wave is pumping up here a little bit fast. Basically, guys, tomorrow we have the CPI report, Consumer Price Index. We already know that we're going to have the highest inflation within the last 40 years, so that may cause some of the stocks to take a little bit of a hit tomorrow. And guess who's speaking on Friday? Jerome Powell. And last time he talked about, it quotes, the Federal Reserve, which previously played down rising inflationary pressure as transitory, has signaled it will likely begin lifting interest rates in March, followed by a reduction in the size of its balance sheet as it responds to price pressures. Be very careful if you're buying any options for some of these meme stocks. There's stuff to expire in March. And Treasury yields are already up. Wow. Let's look at 10-year Treasury note.
I'm still watching that, man.
I have a long haul on QLD. That was actually one of my first trades.
So this chart right here is the Treasury deposits, and back in July, deposits were pretty low, about 376. We saw a big run up on the 1st of July, and now running down until recently. Why are they starting to get into Treasury notes and pumping money in there, and it's starting to pump, is possibly because of the inflation reports. I've been mentioning before, I want to get out of my GameStop either tomorrow, which is Thursday, or Friday at the latest, before Jerome Powell speaks again.
I'm going to sit in my hands for the rest of the night.
So let me pull up the calendar here. Jerome Powell speaks on Friday, and around 4:15 p.m. they're going to talk about assets and liabilities of commercial banks inside the United States. And you know, when they were talking about banks before, they wanted to also make a central bank for cryptocurrency. Oh my God, there goes a breakout, Robert. You see the breakout on Meta now?
That I do, sir.
Yeah, Mana broke out, but it retraced all the way down. It went as high as 327. It's starting to come back up. But if you are still in that confirmation that you think we're bullish, you can still enter.
It's getting late. Like I said, I'm about to call it a night here shortly.
Okay. Give me your password. Send me your password and I'll see what I can do.
What?
Yeah, send me your password or go to Bitscap and do the 3 times. Scalper bot. KuCoin.
I'm so confused right now, Tame.
Hey, Tame, how is your scalper bot being, or have you taken a break from it?
Oh, I don't use Scalper bot when I do this manual stuff.
Gotcha. Do you have one going in the background off of one of your PCs?
No. So the Scalper bot's very new on Bitscap.
Wait, Tame. You're asking for my KuCoin password?
Yes, sir. But don't give it to me because I forgot that if I have your password, I can withdraw your crypto. So don't send me your password.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, I was like, what are you asking?
You wake up and like no crypto. Like what happened? You get on a private jet to Charlotte. Like I'm gonna find that mother. I'm gonna find him.
Oh, I can find you, Tane.
Give
Very
you my
easily.
address. Here.
No,
you
he
need
wouldn't do that.
What
Rob,
would he
keep
do?
an eye on the keep an eye on the hourly. Just that wave crest market cipher.
No,
About
man,
24
you wouldn't
minutes.
do that.
Yeah, I'm already out of the trade. I was just seeing if it's going to push up to the. I was going to see if it pushed to the VWAP so I can get a free T-shirt out of Tane.
Nah, if this crest here in 24 minutes, it'd be a good entry.
Yeah, I wish I had the time.
First.
So basically, what I'm saying here, like on the daily. Now let's go to hourly for a wave. I feel like I want to hold wave down for a while. Because also, if the CPI is really bad tomorrow and money's pulled out of the SPY, out of the NASDAQ, out of Dow, people start taking money out of ETFs, and some of these stocks start falling, Bitcoin and crypto is going to do a fall as well tomorrow. And even more on Friday when Mr. Jerome Powell speaks. So this Friday may be bearish. So entering my shorts now may not be a bad idea, because if I enter now and I can hold it a whole day, and the price dips like 10% tomorrow, I could try to hold this short all the way down to the bottom, and I would be comfortable.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. D-block 1 hour.
Yeah, the 30 already crested, but I think it's gonna print a red one. It's you see how volatile it is up there at the top on the 30. So until I see it on the hour.
Yeah, it's definitely pierced through my ribbon, and looks like money flow is still moving out.
What would you guys suggest a good night play would be?
I haven't really seen anything right now to hold overnight.
If you had something to sleep on, I guess, what would it be?
Doge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really see anything right now.
Twins that wanted me for my money but weren't really good at math.
Damn.
Pillow in my eyelids.
That's better. Yeah, that's better than Doge. Yep.
Who wants to take Robert's seat when he goes? What are you doing, Moosey? Are you also waiting? Oh, Rocket Man tweeted.
Oh.
Rocket Man tweeted a reply 7 minutes ago. He has Tower Arms are lifting Starship onto super heavy booster. Please God, let me see a Dogecoin reflection in this picture.
No Dogecoin reflection.
No Dogecoin reflection. Those are some big nuts in that picture, though.
Yeah, the old nut bags. Good weights.
Or tell.
But look, Billy M2K tweeted. No, that's Matt Wallace. Fuck.
This looks fake.
That's like the metaverse Billy M2K.
But yeah, Elon's on Twitter. So Elon's on Twitter.
Damn.
Yeah, you choking on the sweet taters over there? What's going on?
No, it's about nighttime, so the energy cost is cheaper here. Now I can cook sweet potatoes. But Elon's active on Twitter, so knowing Elon's active on Twitter now, would you still try to short Dogecoin?
No, I'm not shorting it. I didn't short it.
Would you long it right here?
No, I'm going to stay out because everything I see is bearish. I don't trust Elon's tweets, so I'm just going to stay out and watch.
Right. And look, tomorrow we have that CPI index coming out, CPI report, and Friday the Fed possibly talking about raising interest rates again. And look, if we get a 5% dip on Bitcoin, these alts, some like SHIB could do a 20% dip, so a little bit scary. Yeah. I need to get out of my GameStop tomorrow.
All right, hold on a second. We just whipped right around this. Tame, let me clarify what you just said. Did you said it's past a certain time, so electricity is cheaper, so you're gonna start cooking sweet potatoes?
Yeah, so I use my oven at nighttime because electricity is cheaper. That's why I do I just finished drying my clothes as well. Electricity is cheaper at nighttime.
You thought I was playing, Rob, when I told you that this man
Dude.
concentrates on money on both sides?
Yeah, I was that was going through my head.
I was
Exactly
just
why he
saying
was.
this yesterday to him. I was like, I respect the fact that he thinks more about saving money than I think he thinks about making money. Like, I gotta get more of that in me.
No, that goes beyond. This is beyond.
He is right
Yeah,
though. Electricity.
I can attest to his frugility.
Yes,
Frugality, not fragility.
Frugality. Sorry, I'm an engineer, not an English major. Shit.
Frugility would be one of my genomics genes that I passed down to my kid.
Build an entire car, can't say a word.
He's that too. Whatever that word is.
Fragility. That's a new word. We just made a new word tonight, guys. Frugility. Everybody say that word. Frugility.
Frugility. Wow, Tame. That's all I gotta say. That's impressive, man.
Tell him how frugal I am.
All right. So,
all right.
This man will show up to a Goodwill to buy furniture every single time. Every computer pretty much he has in there, other than the one he's using that I built, all from a place called The Grid, which is powered by Goodwill. This man can sniff out a deal any day of the week. At all times.
Tame's got one on oh my god, Tame. Tame, this could be
and I gotta say, if you've never been to The Grid, you need to go, because they have some cool shit.
$20?
Yeah, I bought this for $20 and it has a Xeon inside. Let me show you the inside. This is very clean also.
Oh yeah.
Tame. Do you I think we need to do an intervention.
I've tried. Don't even bother. I have tried.
Tame, and I have a problem with saving money.
He's gonna have the last laugh. Watch.
It's okay,
yeah.
Tame.
Well,
wow, D-Block, you weren't joking, bro.
There's a difference between saving money and then just buying old graphics cards because you say you're going to do something with them and then you just collect them in a bag.
Electrostatic bag or
what are you talking about? I do stuff with these graphic cards. Look, it keeps my plant company. Look how
Does
cool
it keep
this
your house
is.
warm?
That desk you were talking
Keep your
about?
house warm?
Look at that. That's cool. What's cool? Let me show you.
This is insane. Do we need to start a GoFundMe page?
No, save your money.
This man is living in 2030.
Tell them about my diet.
Yeah, we know your diet, Tame. We've seen YouTube videos on it.
What makes it impressive is that
This
he has
man
the money
lives
to
off of
spend.
Vietnamese pho.
Right, that's what makes it impressive. Like, it's not like,
This shirt, it says Nautica on it. It's Nautica shirt, but you know I got it at Goodwill. Where's the symbol at? Right here. This was at Goodwill for $3. I don't buy stuff brand new. I
stay in Goodwill.
I'll buy food brand new, but like clothes, I never want to buy clothes brand new. We have so many clothes in these stores that you can get good quality at very affordable prices.
I bought a pot set at Goodwill one time. It was put back in the box, but when I took the pots out, there was $1,000 cash inside one of the pans or the pots.
Damn.
Whenever I got them out. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And I was at Goodwill the other day when I was on Discord live streaming. I found the scale in there for like $3. I was too cheap to buy it. I just weighed myself and left.
I always go through the t-shirt section. If you find t-shirts that are printed before 1995 and they're single stitch, you can get over $100 for them at vintage shops.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And usually you can buy them by the pound there.
Yeah, the Goodwill here, you can buy the T-shirts for $3, and some of the regular plain ones for $1.50.
Moosey, are you listening to this?
Yeah, dude, it hit that resistance I was telling you about. I wanted to confirm though.
Look at mana ripping.
Oh my god, look at that red wick.
Look at mana ripping
look at
straight to the ground.
Volume. Oh my god, look at that volume. There goes my free t-shirt.
I told you, man. Tried to tell you.
You would have been liquidated.
I'd have got profit earlier though on that
I don't know. I
tiny
feel like
mini
you would have
pump.
kept. No, I feel like you
It was
would
a
have
mini
kept holding
pump.
it.
Oh, I would have never.
All right. Look at that wick down on mana.
Robert, I tried to tell you.
Wave is pumping. The wave is going back up though.
What, I'm out of this.
Currently, I'm down on wave.
I profited from that trade. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not still in?
No, he's profited. He got out earlier.
Let's go.
Oh, phew.
Oh
I
my
made
god!
profit.
Look at that. Wait, Robert, you can still start that long position now, buddy.
Oh no. I was just trying. At that point, I was trying to get a couple free Tic Tacs and a T-shirt. I just got a couple free Tic Tacs.
Robert, this RSI is on the hourly is dipping hard.
Freaking knew this was gonna happen too. God, I should have entered.
Who didn't say I didn't short it at the top there?
I would have if I were you.
Wait, I thought you were talking about longing it.
I did earlier, and I took profit.
Where's Bitcoin at right now? Bitcoin's under 44K right now too. Oof. Good God.
Tomorrow's it down there.
You see how fast this thing fell though? Oh, it's still falling.
You guys still want to hold Doge overnight?
No. I don't want to hold Doge overnight, guys. I don't want to hold crypto overnight. I'm going to short something overnight. Good God. It's heading even below the... if it heads below this bottom wick of the ascending wedge, would you get in on the long if it went down to $3.20 for mana?
I don't want it to break. For me, at my chart, 322. If it breaks that, I'm not getting in along yet.
Yeah.
Our RSI is cooled down. That's at 30, but this thing's... We had a sell signal earlier on the hourly as well for mana. Still no buy confirmation yet. And the Death Cross hasn't even came yet. This will probably trigger the Death Cross right here.
Mana's going back to 311 at the least.
I think this is going to trigger Death Cross for mana. Oh boy.
Here comes the pain.
We have a YouTube chat that says, don't you guys know about the Bitcoin drag dominance? It drags on. We know about Bitcoin dominance. We keep an eye on Bitcoin.
Oh, that's all we know.
Hey, what's the biggest crypto in your portfolio right now, Light?
Right now, it's most likely going to be, it's still Ethereum. It's still Ethereum right now.
Oh, did you change your mic? You sound a lot quieter.
Oh, 1 second.
Your mic fall on the floor?
Is that better?
Oh, that's a million times better.
Yeah, I keep going in and out on calls because my my partner's on, not on the NFT project, but on the vehicle design project that we're working on with the DOD. They keep contacting me about these vehicle requirements to make sure we're okay because yeah, engineers don't know what sleep is, and so I like to multitask.
So you're an engineer. You like electric cars, probably. What do you think about...
I actually got my bachelor's as an electrical engineer. It's funny you talk about power because what Tame is saying, and this is coming from a ex-capacity planning engineer who used to contract for Duke Energy, he is absolutely right.
You see, so you missed it. Let me bring you up to light. Light. There's a stock ticker called DCFC. Look at it real quick.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, late at night and early in the morning, electric is for sure.
This is the chart.
I see. Someone comments in YouTube, Tame is so cheap that when he dies, he will walk towards the light just so he can turn it off.
This man's jokes turn me off all the time.
Wait, you're turned on when you're around me already? I need to start joking more.
That is impressive.
How can you be turned off if you're not turned on? Oh my God.
I'm light. I'm always turned on.
All right. Wait. You see that DCFC's ticker though? So I
You
kid you
said
not.
DCFC?
Yeah, DCFC. It's called Tritium. I was streaming live yesterday, and we were watching President Joe Biden, and he brought the CEO of this company on.
Holy
And he endorsed this company. They're doing charging stations for EVs. And guess where they built a plant at, Alex? Guess.
Charlotte?
Tennessee. Yeah, so you might want to look at Tritium. They might be hiring
Or
us
stop
over there
Lucy.
for managers and stuff.
You know, isn't it supposed to be against the law for the president to endorse a company?
Kind of, but
Laws.
when you're at the top, it's hard for you to look, when you're that old, you don't care about law like that. And man, we started getting buy pressure. I pinged that on the Discord at $10.50. I even tried to encourage my viewers to take profit at 15 and then again at 16.5. Now we already retraced to $14 in the aftermarkets. But this stock was trading like really sideways for months at a time. And so basically they're going to be doing EV charging stations. And another thing, Al, that you missed, they're going to do a new legislation. And if you're an electric car maker, but you have to have a union worker, like Ford, Chrysler, General Motors, these guys qualify. Guess who does not qualify? Tesla. Tesla does not qualify. And if you're a union employer and your EV company, then people that buy your car get additional $3,500 tax credit on top of the $7,500 tax credit. So basically, the government's giving you $11,000 to buy an electric vehicle.
Right.
As long as it's not a Tesla.
As long as, well, it can't be Tesla, it can't be Xpeng, it can't be NIO. It has to be a union workforce. So the companies I mentioned were General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, and a few other. But Tesla is not a union employer, so they don't get that additional $3,500 tax credit.
Right. Ford is also, they're building a couple plants, one in Kentucky for batteries and one in Tennessee. So, and they are a union. So they're going to be right there by this company. So that might be a heads up.
Absolutely.
Do you guys remember when the government actually didn't like unions, and now all of a sudden they're pretty much at the beck and call? Because trust me, I've been following, and I haven't really been following, Tritium, but I have been following the Automotive Summit. In fact, I was invited to go to the South Carolina Automotive Summit in March, and they'll be talking a little bit more about, what we've been talking about here. And unfortunately, they really are trying really hard to push Tesla out of the market. And there is way too much government influence involved. And I don't know how everyone's politics are, but last I checked, this is not supposed to happen.
Right. And I feel like Nancy Pelosi, she's going to agree with preventing members of Congress from trading. But I believe she's probably going to exercise her options and get rid of her Tesla shares pretty soon if she already has not gotten
she already has. If you guys haven't used QuiverQuant, I suggest it because I actually looked on there.
Put it in helpful links real quick.
Yeah.
Can you put in helpful links real quick for me, buddy?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. You can use your account or my account.
Okay.
Hey, Tim, I'm leaving up in here. I'm going to be hitting the sack here shortly if you want to pop somebody in the old chair.
All right. Enjoy hitting your sack all night, Robert. Good night.
I will. Just send me a text saying it's ready.
Oh, look who's back. Moosey's back. Anybody want to take on one of these shares? Let me know. If you're in the Discord, you want to join one of these shares on the Zoom call, hit me up. My name's Tametheark.
Right on, brother. Early 4
Man is sitting on that angular on the 30-minute. That's what's holding her up right now.
Yep.
That was my backup. Worst case scenario.
YouTube said Elon tweet. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful tweet. Look at that rocket.
Yeah, you guys watching this live? It's impressive.
Look at that.
It looks fake watching this thing live.
Wow. What does is he live?
NASA Spaceflight has it on live on YouTube.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Really?
they're stacking it for tomorrow. Hope he says something maybe about crypto.
I hope so, but we had the CPI report. We had the Fed coming out talking about interest, so he may let it cool down. He doesn't want investors to get trapped that hard. Wave is already starting to pump up after that def cross. I should have exit. Currently, I'm negative on my wave trade. Let's see how Flow's doing. Flow is actually dipping. I should have stayed in the Flow short, honestly. But Flow is at the price. Yeah.
On the 4 hour.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this thing goes up to 19.
Why?
Just saying. We have a free T-shirt.
No, go get a long position then.
I'm thinking about it. Look at this 1 hour Cypher B like D-Block was talking about.
Oh, you got 2 more minutes before that's anything, if that.
When you're a crypto trader. Yeah, the new candle comes in 3 minutes, Robert. Wait 3 more minutes.
I'm waiting.
Robert's disappeared. His chair is empty. D-Block, you want to get on one of those chairs on the YouTube?
Oh, you guys are on cam? I will in a second. I got somebody coming over.
All right. We got 2 chairs. So you guys can set about, I'm joking.
yeah. I got to soon hear me as well. I got a 4 a.m. morning tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to get up at 7 a.m. for the pre-market and check early market.
Yeah, right on.
Rob, you see what that half an hour is doing? That's what the 1 hour could do.
Let me see.
You know what I mean? It could easily
Man,
clip and then, double back.
I keep looking at this XRP motion, and I'm just like, damn. Could have doubled my money.
I look at it and I say, damn, who knows something I don't know?
I sent the link to DBlock 2.0. When you get the link, just mute your microphone on the Zoom call.
All right.
All right, D-Block. 1 minute mana VWAP. Do you think you can go out there and hit it? That'd be right around 331, 310.
The 1 minute?
Yeah, I'm just trying to push up.
Anybody out there want a chair on the stream? If you want a chair on the stream, hit me up.
Nah,
Yeah, I
look at the
like
5 minute.
how you've been doing this.
Yeah.
I like this team. Yeah, this is pretty sweet, man.
You see the 5 minute? Look at how big that wave is already, the white part of it.
One is pumping too.
Yeah, one's been pumping. They're talking about a Bitcoin bridge with Harmony One.
Yeah, I think I'm just putting too much risk on that support right there. That's all.
Harmony One's going for a double top again, Robert. It's making it ways towards the double top again. We're at the top of this hourly candle. If we can get up to 28 cents, we're going to be a double top for Harmony One. You heading to bed too, Light?
Not quite yet. Trying to make sure these guys are Gucci on the on our requirements documentation, because we have to present on Friday to make sure to the to our department head, and then we need to get ready for a presentation for the military to make sure they like what we're doing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to do it. Shit.
And we're not the only school working on this, guys. Just so you know, the U.S. is kind of ramping up on its autonomous ground control vehicles. So, yeah, take with that information what you will.
Should they have robots stocking my Walmart? So I'm sure, I don't doubt it.
Wait, what? Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, there's robots at my Walmart. They don't even, the stock people are all gone. I almost ran over one the other day. It was just running down the shelf, taking pictures, scanning to see what was missing.
Oh,
it's crazy.
my God.
Yeah.
Well, I've never seen that.
Oh,
Man.
it's
That's
only
crazy.
a matter of time, guys. It's only a matter of time before it starts getting there. Because I can tell you, I've worked on several autonomy projects, and the first thing that we work on is small scale stuff. And typically, the reason we do that is where they really want autonomy rather than vehicles is in manufacturing. So if you could have something that can understand that its productivity is low and then correct itself, that's where it is. And then, of course, warehouses are the next best place to try things out.
Yep.
So what are good stocks for autonomy?
Right now, some good stocks. I can actually look some up for you real quick. There has been a lot of the companies that do autonomy, and unfortunately, I hate this, but the trend is anyone who does work in autonomy in electric vehicles is going to be in California. Why? Well, mostly because everyone's already there, and a lot of the companies that are producing a lot of these new parts and doing a lot of the research are already there, so it saves cost on distribution. I don't know how by how much because the taxes over there are AIDS, but whatever. But a few companies actually do work with. I know a lot of companies are doing in-house, like Mercedes. They do a lot of in-house automation work. Rivian is ramping up its automation. That's why I got in Rivian. As soon as I got that discount from the bull run that we just starting to get out of, bought it at 58, and I'm holding. That's my long hold for right now. Another company that's been working on it, also in-house, Ford, but there are some contract companies that are working on it, individually in-house, and then are selling their research to the big boys. Chevy being one of them.
All right. Thank you for that information. And Harmony One's up here getting resistance. We're in the new hourly candle. Bitcoin's pumping up towards 44K. So some of these alts are pumping a little bit too. Hope you have a good night, Moosey. You're going to sleep on cash or crypto?
Sleeping on cash tonight, man.
All right. Have a good night. See you, brother.
Appreciate it, man. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Catch you. And then there were two.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
4 men enter, 2 men leave.
I'll see what this girl says. If she's not feeling shy, I'll get on, even if she's here.
Okay. All right.
You know my pain from the heat transfer course, bro. Once you get in pollution, it's a whole nother ball game. Pollution and emission, because then you're starting to talk about heat transfer through dry and wet pollutants, and that's a whole nother ball game.
All right. I'm going to see if I can get an Asian guy on the Discord real quick, too.
Nice.
You know the Asian guy I'm talking about. You've met him.
Oh, I have?
Don't say his name, though, but he, with the computers.
Ah. Gotcha.
He's been doing crypto mining since I knew him, and he mines all the time.
I would love to mine, but my hardware just... if you go on whattomine.com and you look at just any of these calculators right now, the gear that you had that would allow you to get up to like $4 or $5 a day, like a 1080 Ti, was like powerful. 580, still a reputable card, was pretty much the king for like mid-value mining card. Most you could probably make from it now is 80 cent or 90 cent.
Yeah, crypto mining difficulty Z is getting up there. So I hope that brings more graphic cards on the market, and what we've
You
been
can already
seeing.
start to see a decline right now, especially for like 1660s and some of these lower tier cards and mid tier cards. Like now, before I could have sold my 580 8 GB for around $500, $600
Oh wow!
at the peak. Now they're going for around 300, so it's getting better. It's not there yet, but it's getting better. But when you start getting those high tier cards, the price is still, you still got scalpers to worry about.
YouTube says drop the link. They want me to drop the link on them. I can't just randomly invite somebody. I have to video chat you first. Email me at Tametheark. I'll call you on Discord, see what you look like, what you want to talk about. Make sure I'm not super troll or underage. Elon did another tweet.
What do you say this time?
This time he 1 minute. It's a picture of a rocket launching. I don't see Dogecoin on this rocket. Man, Rocket Man. Rockets.
It could be hidden somewhere in there though. He sent a lot of subliminal messages.
This man, though. How does people feel about that, though? I mean, yeah, for the most part, he's been really good about helping people make money off of Doge whenever it happened, but it does bring up the question of how do we feel when something like this can immediately change the market, or someone can just say one thing and then all of a sudden you've got whales dumping or you've got whales buying. As far as go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying it is a touchy subject for sure. And, if one man has that much power to change the market like that, that's a little crazy and insane. I mean, it's scary for real because one thing could happen, or if he passes away, a lot of people think if he passes away, the stock will go up. For me, I think if he passes away, Doge will go down. I mean, they need Elon Musk alive. And it's just, you're right. I think that he has to stay alive for real for that stuff to go up. But it's scary. I mean, and it is manipulation if you look at it in a sense. I mean, it is.
And then I talked with some of my friends though who are also in crypto and stocks, and I asked them, I was like, well, how do you guys see it? And of course their response, and they come from more of a stock, it is like, okay, Alex, you want to know what the first thing we do when we day trade? I was like, on stock? I was like, what's that? It's like, we look at the news. Who said what? What's going on? People buy off speculation. I mean, even Tame has said it before where, you buy the rumor?
Buy the rumor, sell the news. And look, the rumor is that we have the CPI reports tomorrow, and then we have the interest rate discussion on Friday. Both topics are going to be bearish for a lot of stocks.
Oh, yeah. But kind of the point is that they do it already with stocks, so the only difference is that this is supposed to be a currency. It's supposed to have some sort of rigidity, but it doesn't. It behaves more like a Forex or a traded stock than it does, like USD. We can print it to the cows come home, but so long as the U.S. government and their military is still inactive and they keep saying, "Nah, buddy, it's $1. No matter what we do, it's $1." Then that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you all know about it, but I think CNN just got bought out, or MSNBC. One of the two just got bought out by Discovery. And the guy who owns, or is the CEO of Discovery, he wants to have a neutral news, and that would be powerful for the stock market because they would report the news as it happens in real and not just what we want to hear. So that's just been a goal of his for a long time. It's the guy who owns Discovery, if you all want to look it up. I think it's CNN that just got bought.
Yeah, I look at it a little different. I mean, yeah, it's one man, but it is the richest man in the world, quote unquote, asterisk. But he is a private citizen. I think the bigger problem is our elected officials propping up the dollar and not, Elon propping up Dogecoin.
I agree.
I know we try not to. I know back in the day I've had to step in when I was moderating the channel more often whenever things got really political here. but I guess I want to open this can of worms just a tad. But everything right now, this whole deal about them stepping in to stop judges from being able to trade, as if they themselves, it's like calling the kettle black, or the pot calling the kettle black, excuse me. I mean, we can see it's public information that you guys are trading, so why are you acting like you guys aren't doing it too? Like I said, the Quiver Quant, I put the link in, helpful links on the Discord channel. If you look on there, you can see their trades. They're actively trading right now. Maybe not them particularly, but they have a broker. There's someone over there who has their best interests.
So I have to sign up for QuaverCon?
It's you can look at the information for free, but to get like the like if you scroll down, you'd be able to look up whatever you want. Like I look up House Representatives, and I looked at Nancy Pelosi, and I saw what she traded. Now, if you want to get their entire trading history, you can sign up and whatnot. It's free. It's just basically a public area where they take all the information that's already put on the web and they just put it in one spot.
Oh, so a government contract. Wall Street Bets mentions DIS. They're surging on Wall Street Bets.
Mm-hmm.
DIS. Woo, look at that data. Oh my God. Oh, this is the trend map right here. CPI. Oh, CPI. Look at this, guys. 860 mentions on CPI and then DIS. I promise you, we can see dips in the market tomorrow just because of this bearish CPI report.
Yeah, I agree. Funny thing about politics, man. I remember when it used to get wild in here, and I've always kind of been on the same line. I know people on both sides. I know people that spent the 4 years of Trump's presidency mad as hell, getting nothing accomplished, and I know people that are doing the same thing now in Biden's presidency. And honestly, the way I look at it, I really don't care. Just tell me where I need to position myself to make money, and we can keep it moving. I really doesn't bother me in the least.
Yeah.
And that's all you got to do at this point. And the only time that we need to probably be worried is when they start saying things where things just stay sideways and you can't really get in the market any way you can think about it.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a time not too long ago, I think it was a few months ago, where things just stayed sideways for weeks. And it was just really hard to tell where things were going.
So as GameStop, so this website is showing that GameStop over-the-counter short is up to 59% already. And the number one that got shorted was Facebook. We saw Facebook was wicked down. I pinged that in Discord. Facebook fell by 33%. So that's a big wick over 2 days time period. And man, Peloton's definitely getting shorted on the run up. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you guys, don't buy these like giant chewy nerds things, okay? Like they
Oh,
they do
wow.
it.
So it says GameStop short sales 1 million. Off exchange volume 1.7. DPI 0.63. Senator, a Senator, Toomey Pat, on January 28th, he sold GameStop. What was the price of GameStop on January 28th? Let me see. This Senator sold GameStop January 28th. That was a probably good price.
Between 1 and 300. Maybe 160, 150.
Wait, what year? 2021. Jesus Christ. And he sold again January 20. He purchased on January 27th, and he sold on 28th.
29th was 5 days before the halt.
Let's go back to January. So this Senator bought GameStop right here on the 27th. Oh boy. He bought between $250 up to $384, and then he sold on the 28th. So he sold anywhere from $480 all the way down to $122. Ooh. Oof. Dang, that was brutal.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, we can actually see his. I'll show you real quick.
Yeah, I follow the guy who made this website, and he makes it very clear. He actually shows you how he does it and where he gets his info from. It's really cool, dude.
Let's see. Let's see if Toomey's on here. Toomey, I don't see Toomey Pat on here. Let's see if Toomey Pat's on Insider. It probably was not that many shares. Yeah, he's not on here. It wasn't too many shares.
Is it Patrick?
It says Toomey Pat. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, Open Insider doesn't have much data since 2021 on GameStop. I think they got paid to not put the data on GameStop right here.
Even the SEC getting paid off, huh?
Probably. We're on YouTube Live, so be careful about some of the things.
Yeah, no speculation. I also am not giving financial fried rice at all. So
For the date failures to deliver on January 14th, 2022, there was 1,600 failure to deliver. And let's see what the price was on January 14th, 2022 for a GameStop.
our viewers went up.
January 14th, 2022, the price was dipping hard on GameStop. Do you see GameStop's at the top of the candle right here? We saw a high at 125.50 cents today. That was really beautiful.
Especially for you option boys out there who did a short option.
And yeah, some of the options went up 80% today. New insider tracker. Let's see this new insider tracker. Ooh. Most purchased by insiders: Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, PayPal. Most sold: Apple, Facebook, Verizon, Amazon. Why a lot of insiders start selling Facebook? Bad earnings?
Well, have you been taking a look at what's been going on recently with Zuck?
What's been going on with Zuckerberg?
Well, apparently, after some news came out, they had lost almost... Let me actually look up the news thing to get the actual amount of money.
I'll be right back while you talk to the audience.
Cool. What's up, audience? How's it going? Let me get you this data real quick. I know some of you might know what I'm talking about, but I want to make sure I actually got some numbers for you guys. Peter Thiel is going to be stepping down from the Facebook board. That's interesting. Let me see, I saw it on YouTube at one point.
You're talking about the experimenting on children?
No, I wasn't referring mostly to that. I was mostly worried more about their sales or their shares falling as much as 20%. I was trying to look at what exactly it was that had caused it.
they're taking a lot of heat for how they advertise through children.
Yeah, that's that. Now I'm seeing it.
So that's under 18, Nuremberg. It brings a lot of questions up that we really can't answer, and it gets complicated.
Some are saying that they've lost almost about an essence of $23 billion in volume. That's crazy. Man. I don't know about you guys, but I know I've known companies who've been able to take hits and come back, but this is
That's a moral hit, and
that's huge.
one that'll stick.
Mm-hmm. And then considering all this other stuff, like they tried to use Meta and rebrand and all this noise, but it doesn't look like it's helping.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong.
They just became WhatsApp with public posting.
There's a YouTube chat. DJ Blue says, no, the reason they lost money is because he lost $10 billion in revenue from the Apple change. The Apple change cost them to lose $10 billion in recurring income.
Yeah, that would probably be more direct.
Yeah, that would be a more direct cause. Now, it's true, this guy, I mean, like he's saying now that Facebook stock is on sale right now. With all the things that Metaverse has planned, as far as, or Meta has planned for their integration, I mean, they still have the market share when it comes to talent in VR development and UX designs. And also considering the Oculus for what it is, as someone who's used it and as someone has compared it to some executive level VR stuff, I can tell you, for the money that you pay for and for what you get as an entry level, it's pretty much a done deal at that point, unless the HTC Vive or HTC can make a good budget competitor, which they're probably the only ones right now.
What
and
I'm
Valve.
saying is there's not a huge bullish reason for them to go back up other than them being Facebook.
Right. It's kind of like how people buy Tesla, even though right now their ability to meet demand is not really there yet.
Look at Kodak. They made film. Now they make medical equipment and machines. You know what I'm saying? Like, companies change and their stock is not the same. You know, everything changes over time, so it'll be interesting to see how Facebook changes.
Right, but do you think their stock should really lose 33% of the market cap in 2 days because of that?
No, but at the same time, I'm not. When they recover, I don't think it'll be as fast as it should, and they may never continue like they were.
And on the topic of Facebook, there's a stock ticker called DWAC, DWAC. It's going to be Trump's social media platform, and the market cap of that is not even 0.05% of Facebook's market cap. And that stock price is set to have pumps up on the 13th. 13th Sunday, sorry. It's going to be Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day after this, if this app comes out on the 13th and Valentine's Day Monday, ooh, it's going to be wild. That stock's going to run.
You know what stock I think people should pay attention to right now? Sony.
Sony?
Sony.
Why?
When GameStop, or not GameStop, sorry. When Xbox acquired, forget who it was, or they acquired a property that used to belong, Activision, for the $69 billion.
They didn't exactly acquire them yet, but they were talking about it. The contract's not signed and everything.
Contract's not signed, but it caused a lot of chatter, and so Sony's stock actually dropped quite a bit. And I know there was another reason as to why that happened, but a friend of mine contacted me and he says you need to take a look at Sony because you're going to be able to get a discount. And the reason why he said that is because, of course, Sony has so many properties and projects coming up. The reason this happened is because Activision has been a big contributor to the PlayStation lineup between Call of Duty and, of course, Blizzard with Overwatch and whatnot. Of course, they're still going to be making games. I think the next 4 games are going to be for Sony, and then after that, no more play. As far as that they're concerned, Xbox says they're going to still do dual releases, but we'll see. Recently, after that, though, Sony had planned to do another project or take another property, and that is Bungie. They are now taking what was once a Microsoft property or a Microsoft company, and now they're going to be working under Sony now. So I would say that Sony now is coming back with a vengeance. They have several other projects coming up as well, especially with their ramping up of PS5s again. So I'm just saying, hey, not financial advice. I just say go take a look at the stock. Some cool things are coming out of them. Of course, they still got a lot of movies that they're working on right now. So
Quick
yeah,
question on it though.
yeah,
What are you saying? What happened to Sony that it dropped recently?
yeah. A few weeks ago, actually, it had dropped. So let me
Here's
bring it
the
up here
counter
on.
argument I'm going to propose. You're saying it dropped because of Gala. I'm going to say it dropped because it reached a new high.
Okay, could it be both?
Sony does their own thing. I mean, Sony a few years ago got out of making the Vios, and they completely sold that line. I think they've been revamping for like 5 years.
Right. So it seems the biggest drop, or the first drop, was back in January. So January 22nd, and then from there we just start seeing this large just breaks and drops, and then we start seeing a little retracement here on the 31st.
I'm looking at the Facebook chart, and what's on the Facebook chart, we had a reversal candle on the hourly, and then it started pumping back up. So I feel like Facebook could start climbing back up and claim at least 10% more of that market share that it lost. They have a lot of customers.
It absolutely should. It should climb back and claim something.
Already up over $10 per share from when I mentioned it in the Discord channel.
So the other thing is, I think Sony has a lot of plans to join the Marvel universe. You know, they own like they own a bunch of the characters that you're seeing in Marvel now that are coming there.
Oh yeah, that is true.
They own
Yeah.
the guy that owns the news station or whatever, the reporter. They own anything related to Spider-Man, and they own a few other random things.
I think they technically own Daredevil too, because Daredevil was a branch off of Spider-Man.
And I think they're making Blood. What is it? Not Blood. Oh, I can't remember the name.
Bloodsport?
That might be it. I think they might have something to do with Bloodsport now.
What do you guys think about the new Batman movie?
Who's Batman?
Richard Patterson is going to be the new Batman.
Richard Patterson. Is that the guy from 50 Shades of Grey?
That's the guy from Twilight, even better.
Oh my... What? No!
He was Edward.
Why they pick one of these? Oh my god.
Are you Team Jacob Tame? Is that why you're upset?
No, I figured they would pick somebody like Bradley Cooper.
If it makes you feel any better, you get to see Michael Keaton Batman this year.
Just get that guy that plays Barry Allen in The Flash to play Batman. Who cares?
Honestly, there's a lot of things that I wish they would do differently. I did like that they brought the Netflix actor who played, which I'm now reading from DJ Blue, that he is owned by Marvel. It's kind of weird because I follow the old school comic books and old video games from the PS era, and technically he is from the Spider-Man universe. So it's just at this point it's nitpicky on which ones they choose is going to be, Marvel and which one is owned by Sony. And I mean, like, technically, the Punisher is in the Spider-Man universe, but I believe they're also owned by Marvel.
Well, remember, they didn't own Deadpool at the time that they made Infinity War, and he's a huge part of the comic.
Oh yeah, it's crazy how they do it. I'm just glad that they actually do, work together to get these movies and shows the way that the fans would like. And of course, I'm so happy that they got directors who are nerds and who love these series and like to show off, their nerdism and be able to, display the stories that we actually want to see, like how they got James Gunn to come back for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Like, I know there was some issues back then that they had and some...
You know what those issues were, right?
Yeah, some of his old previous back in the day where they were doing those Twitter hunts for what he has said back.
Don't forget that. It's I was just making sure because you said how they got him to come back, and not exactly. It's how the fans forced them to rehire him.
Yeah. I thought you were just asking like how it was that what it was that made them kick him out in the first place. But yeah, the fans definitely brought him back, just like how the fans made Deadpool a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking about Marvel and these types of movies, Disney Plus, they were releasing some of these new Marvel movies, and around the same date that theaters were releasing them, and they received a lot of sales. That's why Disney stock grew today. Disney had record profits.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they got sued over it too.
Yeah, but that lawsuit's nothing compared to their profits.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the thing is, they realized what happened when Mandalorian finished its first season. Everyone just started dropping subscriptions. I remember when the stock also kind of followed a bit, and so they realized we've got to follow up. And now I think they've got a good balance between, a Marvel release, cinematic movie coming back to streaming, and then of course now you got Star Wars. So I think they're starting to figure out how to keep those subscriptions coming and keeping people staying on the platform.
Yeah, and they're doing a lot better than DC. I mean, it took a hell of a lot of work from the fans and information leaking just to get the Snyder Cut, which is I forget that crap that they put in the movie theater.
Oh yeah. All right. So
you saw the Snyder Cut, right?
Say what?
You saw the Snyder Cut, right?
I have not, but my friends tell me it's amazing. I have not had time to watch 3 hours worth of movie.
It's like, it's 4 hours or something like that. It's
4 hours, yeah.
It's in 6 chapters, so there's little breaks in it.
I'm gonna have to definitely sit down. I've actually been, if anything, when I have some time to watch something, it's been Book of Boba Fett and
forget that crap that they released in the movie. Forget that crap that they made. That this is the only thing they should have considered releasing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And of course, anime when it comes out. I don't know if you guys haven't seen Arcane, but you need to watch Arcane. Like, you don't even have to have played League of Legends to appreciate that show at all. Like, it was good. Also, watch Demon Slayer or Kimi no Kawara. I forget how to say the Japanese version, but it's getting good too.
I'm just saying, you're in for a treat when you watch that DC Snyder Cut. You're gonna hate DC for a while.
Oh no! Don't tell. I was really hoping that they would have something.
Oh no, it's fantastic, but you're gonna hate them because you're gonna be like, who thought that movie was any good? the one that they put in theaters compared to what Snyder made.
Yeah, that's when you have too much. That's when you say someone's going to have creative control, and then at the last second you say, okay, but what sells? Because you look at your competitor and say, there's humor. Here's the problem. Marvel Cinematic Universe has been selling this idea of fun, family levels of violence with good storytelling, with kind of forced humor here and there. They looked at what Marvel was doing to sell, and they forgot what DC has been, and that is dark, and has been like if there was going to be humor, it's going to be dark humor. It's not meant to be, super pretty. It's always meant to be the grittier side of Marvel. Even when you look back in the comic books, Marvel can get dark in the comics, but DC still takes the cake, especially with Batman. I mean, I don't know if you guys have read the Darkest Night series, but it gets crazy. That's how you get Batman who laughs, which some people would like to see in a movie or animated show. Like, honestly, I gotta say, DC has animated animated universe pretty much down pat. I mean, compared to Marvel, I think they got it.
Arcane was an excellent production. Riot spent, I think, 100 million on the series.
What series did you say?
Arcane, the one that you mentioned.
Arcane, yes. What did you think of it, man?
It's an excellent series, bro. Like you say, you don't need to play League of Legends to like the series. I think the character Jinx, it's very appealing for the kids. Like everyone that watched it fell in love with Jinx.
I agree. I fell in love with her too. I mean, I'm looking at her, I'm like, this is crazy, but I can't stop looking.
She's reminded me a bit of Harley Quinn. It's a bit different.
Oh yeah, I felt those vibes too, man.
She's a bit more dark. She's a bit more, like crazy shit. But yeah, she passed a Harley Quinn vibe.
I felt that too, but I felt like her Harley Quinn vibe was coming from post Joker when she went and set out on her own, and except she's more crazy because when she went out, when the Joker in the comics basically dumped her and left. And if you haven't seen the Harley Quinn series, I suggest doing it. It's hilarious, especially the plant. That's kind of what I got. Except instead of realizing she's crazy and like getting back together, or at least like figuring her stuff out, she just went crazier. And seeing her sister just trying to like reel her back into reality, but not succeeding at all because of the villain in the story, which if you guys watch the show, you'll see. It's an interesting story. There's so many complexities.
The music band, I forgot what's the name. They actually made a video clip for her and a music for her. Yeah, it's a 4-minute video. It's very good, bro. And it's like they spend a lot of money. They spend a lot of money on this production. They spend a lot of money on marketing and advertising it too.
Mm-hmm. They're just playing into the joke that the developers of League of Legends make better animated like shorts and actual like stuff for years. Like they make better animated openings and kind of like filler episodes better than they do make a game. And the joke's always been, at least from what the community has told me, is that they should just make an anime series. Well, they did, and sure enough, they were right. It's way better, and has helped them because people have actually tried to play the game, but I don't know if people stuck with it. I think they're just excited for season 2.
I have some graded comics.
I am at least.
I like Batman. I saw some show with Batman on Netflix. Just want to show something real quick. Today the SPY closed on a high. Stock market SPY closed on a high today. Tomorrow, so I feel like tomorrow some of these stocks could keep pumping a little bit, but when that CPI report comes out, hopefully it comes out a little bit later, even after market, that the market does a nice run up and then dip down. So that's the goal.
That's going to be cool.
What's up, Dan from Portland? How are you doing tonight? Are you getting ready to go to sleep? Did they finish projects?
I'm waiting to hear back. Just want to make sure that they're Gucci before I go to bed. Because honestly, this is probably the most fun I've had outside of finishing projects. Because the next thing I got to do, aside from entertaining my girlfriend on this weekend, is
Wait. Let me help you real quick. The next thing I want to do, not gotta do. The next thing I want to do.
Trust me, there are things I want to do, but schoolwork comes first because, I have dreams. And, aside from also making a bunch of money with my boy Tame, it's also designing the next car you drive, or hopefully the car, because considering what I'm working on now, I would rather not.
No, not on YouTube. You can't.
On YouTube, what?
Okay, go ahead. I thought you were gonna say something that you're not allowed to say.
Oh, no. I was just saying that I would prefer working for an OEM manufacturer rather than as a contractor for the military. Usually contracts are very good. There's actually some professors who work with Viper GS, which is a branch of the DOD that works with colleges to advance research, and they're enjoying their grants. But I don't know. I like the idea of making, sustainable forms of travel.
Yeah, yep. Well, those $11,000 tax credits are going to be sustainable forms of traveling. Speaking about traveling, let's see how far Wave is traveling down. So I've been shorting Wave, and it's down on the bottom of the hourly. This is good. It's at $11.49 now. So my short position is doing pretty well, still profitable. So yay! I may sleep on this short position. Yeah, I may sleep on this short position. I may sleep a little bit early. I'm already coughing, and I gotta wake up at 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock to get in pre-market, look at the volume, researching for you guys.
The only bad thing about a beard growing back in is the upper lip itch. It is a problem.
Why do you shave it all the way then?
I don't know. Just sometimes it just itches the wrong way, and you're just like, all right, let me trim it, and then you just happen to trim a little too much, and then you're just like, well, might as well.
Conditioner, beard conditioner. It would make the hair soft up so it won't poke.
Yeah, I have some. I have this beard ointment that I use, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to see what I look like shaved, and as you can see, it didn't last long.
All right, good night, Akuma. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to go to bed too. Thanks for stopping in and talking with us, Light, and thank you for helping out with the Discord over the last year.
No problem, man. Glad to keep doing it, and I'd love to come back and talk more. This is fun. I love it.
All right. Well, guys,
all right, man.
We're going to start wrapping up Crypto After Dark. We're going to switch back to the automatic charting screen with the buy-sell signals for Doge and SHIB. And we had the sell signal for Doge a few hours back. SHIB's many hours ago. SHIB's forming that nice descending wedge. Let me show you that descending wedge before I go. SHIB is forming a nice descending wedge on the hourly.
Can I ask you about CRV before you go?
Which one, the stock or the crypto?
The crypto on 60-minute chart.
But yeah, SHIB's starting downward trend. Yeah, let's look at CRV. Oh boy. That one ran down fast on the hourly. The RSI is at a buy range, and it is pumping at the top of the hourly candle right here. If we zoom into the 15 minutes, it seems like it's consolidating. We looked at this pattern earlier on Mana. It was consolidating like this, And do you know what happened after it consolidated just a little bit? I'll pull up the mana chart and show you. After it started consolidating, it just started dipping down again. So CRV could possibly dip down a little bit more. All these cryptos are like doing big staircase downs right now. This is a staircase down pattern that we're seeing. But if we look at CBR, zoom out, looks like the head and shoulder pattern right here on CRV, and the right shoulder is lower, so that's scary.
That's what I was looking at exactly.
Let's go to 4 hours for this bad boy. Okay. We were getting higher lows earlier, so this might be a good spot to get in. If you look from the 27th,
the daily looks a lot better.
Yeah, the 4 hour looks a lot better. 4 hour RSI is only 37 yet. It might not be a bad spot to enter here. I mean, 330. If it does run up, get another high. I mean, 330 to 350 is a big change. That's almost a 10 to 20% scalp, depending on how far it can run. We've been getting higher highs as well. That's good. Lower lows, higher highs. So yeah, it could be turning bullish. Could be turning bullish. I see more room to fall though. So if it does fall, maybe just shy of the support we had earlier at 334, could be a good position. Could be. Bitcoin slowly making its way to 45K. It's at 43.8 right now.
Well, I was looking at a drop to about 303, I guess, on CRV.
CRV? Okay, nice. I'll look at that. I'm going to switch over to the auto chart real quick. I'll talk with you for a minute. Might get a little bit of echo here. Yeah, it's all the head and shoulders. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream as well, and I'll restart a new stream.